Did LeBron make the right play?
Here we go again. Obviously, no, he did not. And once again, I sat back in front of my television and I yelled, "What are you doing, LeBron?" And I yelled so loudly that my new puppy Hazel thought I was mad at her. Then Ernestine got mad at me for scaring the puppy. And I was simply frustrated with the man you call the best player on the planet, right, Shannon Sharpe?
He still is.
Still is the best player on the planet for passing up the last shot inexplicably, just mind-bogglingly. And for the 1,000th time, I'm going to say it again, LeBron James, as great as he is, as gifted as he is, was not born with a clutch gene. I am sorry to say it, but it proved me right once again. Cavaliers are down 2. They correctly ran a play for the last shot to one Kyrie Irving, who had just made an up-and-under spectacular Dr. J. Irving sort of a kind of a play before. And he is the closer for this basketball team. But Kyrie was up against as tough and physical and on-the-ball defender as you can be up against Avery Bradley, who was all over him, bumping and grinding on the baseline, and Kyrie took a tough shot. And for once, he missed that tough shot. But as often happens, Tristan Thompson went hell-bent for the rebound, and he came away with the offensive rebound, and he kicked it out to a wide-open LeBron James standing alone at the three-point line, and the Boston Celtics were in defensive scramble mode with everybody out of position. So LeBron had a quick choice to make. Does he go straight up and shoot the three to win? Again, they were down 2. It's not his strength, shooting three-point shots, and again, I have to throw in the little caveat that in the playoffs, LeBron James is the worst three-point shooter.
This wasn't a playoff game.
But it felt like kind of an Eastern Conference playoff game, at least sort of later in the season. It's a big deal on national TV on ESPN. But LeBron, I think, correctly decided, no, I'm not going to shoot that shot. So here comes Jay Crowder, selling out, flying at LeBron James, and all LeBron has to do is go ahead and pump fake one time and put the basketball on the floor and blow right by Jay Crowder. And guess who is left underneath the basket? One Al Horford. I believe LeBron is bigger than Al Horford. The heights are like 6'10" to 6'8", but I think LeBron's more physical than Al Horford. Is that fair to say?
Sure.
So I'm going to take LeBron freight training down the lane with a full head of steam against Al Horford. I'm going with LeBron in that matchup because I think LeBron can just flat out dunk on him. He could have dunked to tie. He could have dunked and gotten an and one. Or worst case, he gets hammer fouled by Al Horford and 2 or 3 others flying at him, and he has to go to the free throw line with 10 seconds left in the game and stand there by himself and shoot 2 to tie. LeBron James always shies away from the free throw line because that obviously is not his strength. He had just missed a free throw in this game with 4:23 left, and I don't think he had a lot of confidence, and we know LeBron has the highest basketball IQ, so he's calculating all this on the fly. I don't want to drive because I don't want to have to shoot those 2 free throws standing by myself because right now he is making only 68.9% of his free throws for this season, which is a career worst. So LeBron does worst case scenario. He takes one dribble and he picks up his dribble. And all of a sudden, Jay Crowder flying at him, selling out, is all over him, and he has no choice but to pass up the shot now and kick it all the way to the far corner to a Darren Williams who has just joined the basketball team, playing in his first game for the Cavaliers, and he's been out for a week from the Dallas Mavericks.
His first game playing in the NBA?
No, but he's been off for a week.
Okay.
And by the way, over his last 9 games with the Dallas Mavericks, the previous 9 games, he is making 27% of his three-point shots. This is one of his worst three-point shooting years, the one he's had so far with the Dallas Mavericks at 34%. But over his last 9, only 27%. So he can't be all that confident in taking the shot to win the game from the corner. As open as he was, that is the wrong man at the wrong place at the wrong time. Completely unfair to Darren Poor Williams standing in the corner saying, "What? You want me to shoot the shot that you should have shot? Really?"
Are you going to let me talk at any point in time?
I'm trying to break this down for you because the best player on the planet has to take the ball to the basket and, if necessary, to the free throw line. He did it again. He ran from the last shot. The floor is yours. And I actually feel sorrier for you today than I do for Darren Williams.